Hopefully you guys have had a productive day. If you're watching this at a later time, don't forget we do go live here pretty often now. So make sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss a live. Yes, today we are talking about how I became a millionaire with the photo booth rental business. I don't want to hop on here and be like, yeah, you know, we got $1 million or we made $1 million to brag, but to motivate and show you guys that there's a way. But this isn't like an accident. This didn't just happen because, you know, I got a photo booth and hoped for the best. I don't think anyone becomes successful and rich on accident. I've seen people that have really good work ethic. I see people that have like everything, but don't have a plan. And that not having a plan is a big problem. The Love Fave, what's up, sir? Hey, what's up? More Medium, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. So like, no matter what you're doing, a plan is necessary. I see a lot of people ask like, hey, like, how do I market? How much should I charge? How do I do this? How do I do that? It's like, slow down. The first thing you gotta do is plan. What type of photo booth company do you wanna be? How much money do you wanna make? Then work your way backwards. You gotta say like, look, how much do I charge? Okay, well, have you ever done a photo booth event before? No. Okay, well, if you've never done it before, how are you gonna know what's worth your time? Also, how much money do you wanna make? Oh, as much as possible. That's not enough. You have to plan. So, how I became a millionaire in the photo booth rental business is this. My plan was to offer a very affordable photo booth rental at an all-day rate. Meaning you can rent a photo booth starting off at $300. You can have it all day. But this means, yes, I'm not making $800 to $1,000 every single event. That most people that I know are usually averaging around $600, but I get to keep my time. So I knew, right? My goal years and years and years and years and years ago, when I went from one photo booth to 12 in 8 months, the goal was to make $200,000 in that 1 year. I fell short. However, we still made over 6 figures. And it was because I had a goal. I had something to work to. I had standards versus just getting a photo booth and just hoping that everything comes to me, right? Hoping that I get all of these clients. But don't let life happen to you. You happen to life. That is my saying. So, hey, Philip. Good to see you, friend. Hey, Philip, I remember you not messaged me, but I think you commented on a post. And I always like to check people out, like their page when they leave comments and stuff. And it said you have been on YouTube for 17 years, which is insane, man. So Philip is an OG YouTube fan. So am I. I mean, I can tell you guys all the most popular YouTubers 17 years ago, and you probably never heard of them. But back to what I was saying. Back. All right. So my goal was 200,000 1 year. So knowing that, I had a plan of, okay, well, I can hit this goal a few ways. I can charge a lot of money for my services. Maybe I don't get a lot of bookings, but if I'm making $1,000 to $1,500 per event, I wouldn't have to do as many as if I had competitive prices. So I was like, okay, I could do that. Events are harder to get at that price point because there's not as many people with that kind of budget. Or I can have something that will allow me to do a lot of events at a very competitive price. I chose that. I chose to do a lot of events. And I mean, the most events we've done in one day was 11. And that was because I understood the iPad photo booth will allow me to do a drop-off. We did 11 events in one day. My wife and I, you guys, 11 in one day. The average photo booth owner, that would take them probably 8 weeks, maybe 11 if they're doing one event a week. So we were able to scale really, really quick. Philip saying, yep, wow. JTK, hey, Drew, appreciate your hard work. Quick question, though. I get leads, however, after they get their information, agreeing upon a price, I get no response the days after. Any tip? Yeah, JTK, let me ask you this. Let's just role play here. Hey, this is Drew. I'm reaching out, JTK. How much to do 3-hour print event for my wedding that is in January of next year? I'm asking you this, and I want to see what you respond to me. So let's just do a little role playing. Maybe I can help your pitch and help you there. But back to what I was saying is like the plan. There was a plan. None of this happened by accident, right? Like no one, like I said earlier, I don't know if everyone is here, but no one becomes a millionaire or super successful without a plan. Everybody has a plan. So have a plan. How much money do you want to make? Then work backwards. And honestly, for me, the favorite type of way to make money with my photo booth is the drop off or the pickup, where I don't have to be at the event. I can spend my time doing whatever the hell I need to do. You can even have another business, right? You can do drop shipping or open up another store online, right? You can do something to where after you drop off your photo booth, let's just say you have 5 hours to kill. Typically, the average photo booth owner would spend those 5 hours at that event. What you can do, maybe you go to a cafe, you bring your laptop, you work on some other side hustle. That's what we do. I very rarely will just have one event where I have to stay and that's it. I want to be able to make money. I want to be able to make money other than just having to stay. So JTK, $550 with all amenities included. Okay, so that's the problem. If that's your response, guess what? What you gave them and what they're going to base your company off of, JTK, is your price. All it takes is for you to get ghosted there is another company being cheaper. Shit, someone might book someone other than you if they're $10 cheaper. Or maybe it's another company that reached out and followed up and then they were like, oh, we'll match that price or we'll go $10 cheaper. So this is the strategy. This is what really works. If you were to ask me, JTK, hey, can I get a quote? I'll say $550, all amenities. Here's the price. Also, just in case you care more about value and a company's reputation over price, here's some other reasons why you should choose us. Here's 500 Yelp reviews or Google or 20, whatever you have, right? Here's some testimonials of other customers that have loved our business. Here's some example photos. Also, here's our equipment. None of this is homemade, right? If you bought like a photo booth from a company, and then you give them more information than they're asking for. Because if you're just giving them price, guess what? They're just gonna go down the numbers. And the average photo booth owner isn't going above and beyond and giving them more of a reason to book with them. So that's it. I also will follow up every single day. If I took the time to respond to a lead, the least they can do is tell me yes or no, right? I'm owed that. That's how I see it. So I'm gonna hit them up every single day. And again, you have to match the way they hit you up. So if they text you, you text them back. If they call you, that they're showing you they prefer to communicate that way. And look, first day, you give them the quote. Next day, following up here, just want to make sure we get this thing reserved because we typically are fully booked. And again, you like the words I'm using, we. Third day, again, I'll follow up. And then on the fourth day, get funny with it. Send them a little meme, right? Like, I don't know, you can go on your phone and type in like a funny little meme and you can send it. On the fifth day, change it up. Maybe you send them a video. Hey, JTK here. I'm sure you're pretty busy. I know your event is coming up soon. I'm only reaching out so we can get this reserved and elevate your party with our photo booth. Next one, maybe you're at an event. This is powerful. Maybe Saturday comes around and you have an event. You're at your event. Hey, JTK here. I'm at this event right now. We just set up the photo booth, but I thought I would just check in on you. Again, Jared, just let me know what we can do to get this locked in. Looking forward to hearing from you. This is the stuff that nobody else is doing. We do it. I do it all the time. I will send a meme. There's been times where I've cracked jokes on a follow-up and they've responded like, laugh my ass off. Yeah, sorry, man, I've been busy. And there's plenty of times where people will book me because they see how involved I am with my business. A lot of people that own photo booths are not running a business. They're running a little side hustle, which it's nothing wrong with it, but it's okay to run a side hustle. But if you're going to run a side hustle, run it like a business versus just running it as you just do it on your spare time, which a lot of people do. So CNC, as the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son, man, be. For the flood until the eating, drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage until the day. Okay. Okay, I see you. I see you, CNC. So, back to what I was saying. Things that I've done to become a millionaire because of the photo booth business. Again, I just mentioned it, like JTK, the follow-up, the way we treat every single lead, right? I treat one event, one lead. I don't look, poor mindset to have is to look at a lead or a job at face value of how much you make per event. So for JTK, if you're just treating that like a $550 event, it's not something you're going to be super passionate about. You're not going to get motivated to follow up every day. For some people, right? Some people may be like, 550, damn, that one hurts. They didn't get back to me, on to the next one. I am treating that 550 as potentially $4,000 to $5,000 within the next year. If you do it right, if you close that, that's 550, but you go to that event, you set up, maybe you get 3 bookings because of that event. Then those 3 bookings branch out to maybe 4 more, then 3 more, then 2 more. And that could be more, because the power of providing service, a good service, good customer service, the output's great, the photos look great, you did the template really well. This is a type of business where people, they find their person, their company, and they stick with them for life. I can't tell you how many people I still do photo booth rentals for that have literally hired me 9 years ago. There's somebody I did a free event for about 9.5 years ago that still to this day rents from us and tells everyone they know about us. And like, you're probably wondering, like, Drew, how can you guys be running a $100,000 plus rental business and go live all the time and make content, start Photo Booth 101? Well, most of my leads today are repeat customers and referrals. You spend enough time in this business, it'll work out that way. You just got to be consistent. You can't quit, and treat it like a business. Don't get me wrong, I will run ads from time to time. If I look 2 months, 3 months down the line and I notice that we're not like at least 70% full, I'll throw on a Google ad, or I'll open up a Facebook page, a Facebook ad. So, some other things. What else have I done to help us become millionaires in this business? I take chances, calculated risk. So the photo booth drop-off is what really exploded the business. But one thing I don't think I talk about enough, and maybe if you guys watch me, you're like, damn, Drew, that's all you talk about? The photo booth pickup, where people come to you, they pick up the equipment, and we're not talking prints, we're talking iPad photo booth with digital sharing only. They pick it up, they take it to their event, they set it up, they use it, they break it down, they bring it back. 32 of these I did last month. Roughly a little over $8,000. Doesn't sound like a ton of money, and trust me, it's the way we make it's the most affordable rental we offer. But most affordable means for us, we don't have to do any of the work. Make a template, maybe, they come, they put the equipment in their own vehicle, but it's saving me my time. Those 32 events to make $8,000 between my wife and I maybe took us no more than maybe like 4.5, 5 hours tops, if that. And you do the numbers per hour. If you think about it, over $1,000 an hour, who wouldn't want to do that? So a lot of people are scared to do the photo booth pickup, which it sucks. I get it, because most people are scared to do the drop off. But there's a thing you can do here, my friends. Look, if you're scared to do a drop off, you're scared of someone damaging your photo booth, you're scared of someone stealing it, whatever, right? Whatever the case is, do this. Offer it, you get booked for it. Instead of going home or leaving completely, hang out in the car. Go sit down, watch a YouTube video for 10 minutes, go back in and check on it. Then you see everything's fine. You do this every single 10 minutes. Then let's just say your next event, you go to 15 minutes. Then the next one, 20 minutes. The next one, 30. You see what I'm saying? Eventually to where you're like, you know what? I'll just come back once. Then you're gonna realize like, okay, I don't need to be here. Then when you really understand it and you think about it, the benefit of an iPad photo booth is simplicity. Simplicity is, this is everything. Because if it wasn't simple, I wouldn't drop it off. And if it wasn't simple, I wouldn't be able to be comfortable with strangers, people that have never set up a photo booth before, to set it up themselves. So if anyone ever tells you iPads are very complicated, the iPad booth is complicated, tell that to the 32 people that used a photo booth, set it up themselves, and didn't have to contact me. The proof is there. I mean, that's what I've been telling everyone. And shout out to Flash Party. Was it Flash Party booth? Yeah, Flash Party photo booth. My friend Daniel. This guy came today to drop off 2 booths. He rented 2 photo booths from us because his photo booth pickup has just exploded. He doesn't have enough photo booths to do. And he did about 12 pickups last month. So everybody I've been mentoring and helping with the pickup, everyone is having success. Even Hans, you guys have seen the podcast. You know who I'm talking about. The guy that's really, seems like he's shy, seems like he's serious, which he's completely the opposite if you get to know him. He's like one of the most funniest people I know. He's been doing more pickups. So I've been taking advantage of opportunity, and where people are scared, that's when you're greedy. And when people are greedy, it's a good time to be scared. I didn't make that up. I heard someone else say it, but it makes sense. So, yeah, freeing up my time. And again, to sit here and be like, we've never had help, that would be a lie. But I don't have any attendance. There's no attendance that I have consistently working for me, right? There will be times where I may hire someone to go pick up equipment, or maybe I hire someone to stay at an event. But I can count just throughout the time that I've done it on my hand how many times we've hired help. It's not a lot. So let me know where you guys are watching from. I know we got 18 people here. Just type in where you're watching from. It's always good to know where the eyes are at, where you guys are watching. And again, shout out to all 18 people here. If you need anything, like any advice for your business, and if you look at me and you're like, hey, this is somebody that I want to be at, maybe you want to be at my level eventually, let me know. Let me know, hey, Drew, I would love you to audit my website. I can go to my computer, we can check your website out. I can tell you some things I think you're doing great, maybe some things I think that are hurting your business, your Instagram page, or if you have any questions about the business. This is literally like a free mentor call. Think of it like this. Whatever you want to know, whatever questions you have, I'll be more than happy to answer it. So we got Michael Baxter. What's up, friend? Upstate New York. Love it, love it. Davina, Cleveland, Ohio. Love it, love it. Shout out to you guys. It's always good to know where everyone's watching. And look, so if you guys watch my channel, right, you can literally go back and see videos of me 4 or 5 years ago where I'm talking about starting businesses the cheapest way possible. There's a video of me like 5 years ago where I'm talking about, yeah, you can get this Amazon ring light and a tripod and start a photo booth business. Like, my mindset has shifted so hard from that time to where I still believe whatever photo booth will allow you to start now is the photo booth to get, versus waiting to save up 2 to 3 months to get maybe one of these, or from another company. Maybe you go to PBI or Photo Booth Supply Co., right? Like, I think you're better off starting and getting that 3 months of experience, because it's just the most important thing. But my mind has changed. I have evolved to where I am no longer not concerned about doing it the cheapest. Now I'm at a point where I want to do it correct. And some things I don't think you should cut corners on is this, the printer. Do not buy an affordable, cheap printer because of the price. Printing is one of the things that you're going to have the problems with most. So for me, whenever I have a hardware issue at an event, 9.5% of the time, it's from the printer. We're talking maybe printer jam, maybe there's an error, right? It doesn't happen often, but when there is an issue, it's usually with the printer. And you do not want to, and again, a good printer will be expensive, but it'll be reliable, and the cost of the prints will be super cheap. So, someone just left a comment here. I'll get to it after. But that quote is Warren Buffett. I didn't hear from him. I definitely heard it from someone else. Someone that probably heard him say it. But it's still practical, you know? There's a lot of quotes that you'll hear me say. They're not mine. I just hear it and it makes sense. And a lot of the strategies you guys hear me say from the photo booth business aren't really even my original ideas. It's okay to take inspiration from other people that have done it. Because look, if I can look at someone, like what they're doing, apply it, why can't you? That's my next thing to get, a printer. Can't wait. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Absolutely. Every photo booth owner, I think, eventually should get a printer. If your goal is, look, even if your goal is to do nothing but drop-offs, we do drop-offs with the printer now pretty frequently. And I'm excited to talk about this. We did one last Sunday. I have another one this weekend. I got one this weekend. But you have to make sure you have the right equipment. Not today, but tomorrow, it's finally going to go on the website. You can now buy the printer stand with the printer cover that we have for the printers that we sell. You 100% need these for a drop-off. Because if you don't, I'm telling you, this will happen. We did this before. The first print drop-off I didn't have the cover, and what had happened was someone pulled out the print before the printer could cut it. I thought you wanted to stop doing prints. I only want to stop doing print events where I have to stay. If I'm dropping it off, I can care less. I just don't want to be at my events. And this is me personally. And when you guys are starting off, I recommend you learn. And after your 10 events, if you're paying attention, you will realize that you're not needed there as much as you think you're needed. There's a lot of people that'll just walk up to your booth, press the button, pose, and understand how it goes. Most of the time when you're at your event, maybe from time to time you tell someone like how to use it. But if you're using it correctly, right? There's no iPad here, but your iPad screen or whatever freaking photo booth you have should say, touch here to start booth. They touch it, it counts down. There's even a voice, get ready, say cheese. Then at the end, it goes share your photos, and then you can share everything. Or you can even press print. Trust me, I don't want to be at my events. The only events I want to be at are the ones where we're making a ton of money, because I'm okay spending my time if I feel like we're being compensated for that. Like anything over $1,000 for an event, I'm okay to stay. And there are times where we'll do events where we stay maybe just for a few hours, but I'm always trying to push the client to do unattended for sure. So let me know if you guys have any other questions here. I'm going to be signing off in a few minutes. I do want to finish the whole point of the live. I love how I have this formatted. I have a thing that I want to talk about, and today's thing was how I became a millionaire because of the photo booth business, and then we get to interact with your comments throughout the live. But here we go. Some other things that I feel contribute to success in this business has been utilizing every opportunity I have. So if you're doing events, you need to, every single event you do, at the end of the event, the next day, use the phone numbers or email addresses that you've been collecting in your photo booth. It blows my mind how many photo booth owners don't do this. You're sitting on a gold mine. If you do one event, free or paid, I don't care, it doesn't matter, it's all the same. You should have roughly anywhere from 30 to 100 plus phone numbers or email addresses. You can use those to market to the people that use your booth to make them paying customers. Look, let's just say it's 80. You have 80 chances to offer somebody a good deal and get them to give you a deposit right now today. If you do 80 and you can close 3 people, that means every single event, roughly, you can close 3. So this is how we do it. After every event, the next day, email goes out. You can even do SMS. You can use MailChimp. They also have an SMS feature. Hey, Drew here. Thank you for using our photo booth. It's literally just standard email. And this is what I'll do. On the school platform, by the end of the week, I'm going to give you guys more of the scripts that we use. But check this out, my friends. Drew here from Drew's Photo Booth. Thank you for using the photo booth at Jen and Jason's wedding. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you didn't get your photo, please let me know. We can go ahead and get that for you. However, I'm emailing you just to let you know if you have any events coming up throughout the year or the following year, if you book today, it's just $99, and I'm giving you $100 worth of free upgrades. but you have to reserve it today. The rest can be paid at a later date. Does that sound fair? That is end of every email conversation I'm having. Does that sound fair? I'm giving them one of the most amazing deals, reserve a photo booth, low deposit rate with $100 free upgrades. That's how we're doing it. Also, believe it doesn't end there, my friends. I am still sending them my reviews. I'm still sending them some other examples of other photos that were taken at different events. Maybe they weren't a fan of that template, but I'll send you 3 more. That is how we are doing it. I'm trying to squeeze out every ounce of opportunity, and the gold mine isn't always something in the future. Sometimes it's what you have and what you've done already. Also, let me really quick see this really quick. Shout out to Trey Smith. Thank you for your order. If you're here, love it, love it. Shout out Trey Smith. I will get your backdrop shipped out tomorrow. We'll package this up today and it'll be shipped out tomorrow. So, another thing, look, it's not always about getting new customers. If it were up to me, all of my customers would not be new. If I had a choice, either old customers, new customers, I am going old. It's easier. They understand what we're doing. If they're going to be repeats, right? It's just easier. And look, one thing I've learned from my real estate agent, right, is she's so good. And this is such a tricky little sneaky move here. She's using, now we,
Hello?
yeah. What's up, girl? I don't know. I haven't even been on there. I mean, you can look and then go to Photo Booth 101's number and then check. Yeah, they can Apple Pay me. Yeah. Yeah, no. We take Apple Pay on that number. Yeah, so if they like send it to me, I'll just send it to you. Yeah. All right. Love you. Bye. Yo, FYI, we can hear you. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I'm not trying to hide from you guys. I don't know why, but I cannot see anything. I know you guys can hear me. Hold on, guys, 1 second. There we go. Yeah, the wife was just calling to see if our business line also accepts Apple Pay. Yeah, like, look, this is what I was trying to say. My real estate agent, and this is such a nasty, wait, hold up. Screen is black. Can you guys see me now? You should be able to see me. Just put yes or Y if you can. Just let me know. If not, I'll just probably end the live here. Good. Okay, cool. So this is a trick my real estate agent used, and it works. It works, and we now apply it to our rental business. There's a few of them, but long story short, what she's doing is she's sending us not gift cards, what are they called? Virtual emails with virtual cards. So every holiday, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, Memorial Day, all of them, she is emailing us something really cute that's customized to us. Like, thinking of you guys on Valentine's Day. Thank you so much for your business. Sending you our love, Sophia Delavara. Like, all the time. And you're probably wondering, how is that beneficial, Drew? Why am I going to send people a Valentine's Day card? Well, think about it. She is reminding us of her and her services and what she has done for us. And it works. There's been times where I've had other real estate agents like approach me and just kind of try to poach and try to get me to do business with them, but I am not switching up. She's right. She did hook us up, and she was a pleasure to deal with. But like sometimes you got to remind them who you are and what you've done for them. And it's as easy. And I'll try to. I don't remember the website. There's like a company where you could literally set, like, in one day, schedule those emails for all the holidays already. So you just do it once, you forget about it, it sends it out on your behalf. Doesn't sound like it's powerful, but I'm telling you, it's very, very powerful. So before that, the only time a customer would hear from me is when they would call me or email me, hey, we need another photo booth. But now we're making it more personable. So that's definitely helped for sure. So yeah, man, we had a long streak of not having any issues at our drop-off events. Honestly, it's been maybe well over a year since I've had to go back to an event, or if Monse had to go back to an event. This Sunday, and it bugs me so much. I got over it. It doesn't bug me now, but it did. We had a technical issue with the drop-off. We had the cable for the iPad in the middle of the event stopped working, and the iPad died. Not a big deal. I mean, the client was fine. They called us like, hey, the device is not on. Like, it just turned off. So we went, swapped out the cable. It was good to go. I think something, and this is a lesson, look, even me I still learn to this day. A new thing we're implementing in my rental business is we are no longer going to wait for things to fail. We are going to start regularly changing them out and retiring them. So that cable that was in that iPad was 4 years old, right? I should have thought about this sooner. And I'm still learning to this day. So now every couple years, we're going to swap out the cables versus just waiting for it to go bad, because this could have been prevented if we, we did that step. So I'm not perfect. I'm still making mistakes in my business. But a smart person will learn from others. A smart person learns from their own mistakes, but a wise person learns from others. I think that's how it goes. But yeah, learn from my mistakes, guys. So I am going to wrap this live up. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you. I will be switching over to TikTok Live. The TikTok handle is Photo Booth 101. And I'm live on TikTok almost every day. On YouTube, I'm usually here maybe twice a week, maybe once. So thank you guys so much. God bless. I will see you soon. And if you want to continue this, let's go to TikTok. I'll see you there.